Hey guys, everybody voted on C, so I went to work on C. I cut out some pieces of foam and shaped them into sort of what we all voted on and began to fit them to the vehicle and go ahead and do some fiberglassing. Some of the people were complaining, oh, you can't make it out of fiberglass. It's got to be steel, like I'm some fucking crackhead. Well, I'm in aviation. This isn't what I do for a living, but this is a movie. I'm never going to take this truck off-roading. I mean, seriously, it's two-wheel drive. It's got well over 100,000 miles on it, and it's got the stock suspension. So I really don't see putting a 250-pound bumper on here that costs $1,000 to go drive it around in a movie, when who knows if we're even going to have a shot where you even see the bumper. So I'm just basically looking at making it look as cool as I can and just using whatever skills and materials I have. Like I said, we've got about $250 in this all told. I mean, maybe we're up to about $300 now. So anyway, I took the reinforcement, the regular bumper that's underneath there, and I welded some washers with nuts to them. I used nylocks so they wouldn't back out. And I welded the nuts and bolts to the backs of there was like holes for a license plate adapter. This is Florida. We don't have license plates in the front, so it makes no difference. So anyway, once I welded those in there, I painted them, primed them so they won't rust or go bad over the years. And I fitted them through the bumper so you can attach claws to the front. They can actually fold in or fold out. And I thought it looks kind of neat. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to be pulling stumps with this. It's for a movie. But, if we wanted to pull something or, around the shop, drag the Jeep out or something, we could. But it really just looks cool. But my main concern was for, the safety of the occupants. We are going to drive this on the road. And who knows down the road, somebody may decide to do some kind of a stunt with it or whatever. So anyway, it's on the factory bumper reinforcement that's in there. And we encapsulated it in foam. And if you saw the build from last week, it's structurally pretty sound. And when you look inside, they're actually butted together. We added some air conditioning foam, so we had to snug the bumper on and bolt it on. So anyway, I put the pieces on, the mouth pieces that kind of look like fangs. I really like them. I think they look pretty cool. And I covered them in fiberglass, and I actually put, different types of glass in them, like glass shards with resin to fill up the, the cavities and make them really, really solid. So I've gotten it covered with Bondo, and now I'm talking about doing the sides. And one of you guys was nice enough to do a little Photoshop job or a little Microsoft Paint job, and share it with me about putting grills over the headlights. And I thought that was a fantastic idea, so I actually incorporated them into this. So this is where we're at now. So if anybody has any more suggestions on where we should be going with this, about like venting, that was another big issue that it never even occurred to me. My God, we're closing this whole thing up. Where's the engine going to get the air from? So we're strategically venting in those little side pieces that are in red. That's to also grab air and put it in. But when I went over it and looked at what the original factory was, if you actually could call it like CFMs, of air, whatever, however you would measure that, I don't think we're really that far off. So anyway, any input you guys have would be great. Obviously this is going to still go for a little while. We've got a bit more to do, but this is where we're at with the bumper build. So enjoy.